let's talk before we wrap this episode up. I want to talk about Grosvenor Poker, who you represent.
Yeah.
And I know right after the WSOP, they have the Goliath coming up in Coventry, place I've never been, but rumors saying maybe I'll make my way over there.
Yeah.
Send us there, Pokernews.
You're very welcome. There's a Nando's around the corner. What more could you want?
And I don't think they've had Nando's.
No, I don't think so.
Nando's.
What's a Nando's? It's like a sandwich?
It's chicken, right?
It's chicken, yeah. It's
chicken sandwiches?
Peri chicken.
Oh.
Oh, peri.
Yeah.
Feed me, Daddy.
I mean,
that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, the bosses at Grosvenor probably don't want me advertising Goliath just with Nando's, but it's yeah. I mean, Goliath is huge. I mean, for you guys, you might not know so much about it, but it's the biggest tournament outside of Vegas. It's a £200 buy-in, and it gets over 10,000 runners.
Wow,
That's
that's fun.
crazy.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's
Is
great.
it re-entry?
There's lots of re-entries.
Yeah.
Trust me, if you don't do 10 bullets in that thing, you're not doing it properly.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, it's great. It's in the UK. We don't necessarily get loads of people traveling for it from around Europe. That has changed recently because the schedule's been padded out a lot. It's not just a £200 main. Now there's a £1,250 main event on there as well. There's a 2.5K high roller.
Oh, cool.
There's loads of different events.
sick.
So
Did they add a ladies event? You should.
There is a ladies
Yeah,
event. Do you know Katie Swift, one of the
Yes, I
Grosvenor
do. I do know
professionals?
Katie.
She hosts a ladies event every single year.
I can also tell you there's a 550-pound Pokernews Cup for the first time, August 2nd through the 3rd.
shit.
I knew
Okay.
Chad would get that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the cup is £550 buy-in, 50,000 start and stack, 30-minute levels.
Pretty
That's
good.
normally done on the last weekend. So everyone that's busting out of the Goliath jumps in that. So
Sure.
it always becomes a really juicy prize pool. I wouldn't be surprised to see close to 6 figures up top in that one.
That's
Wow.
pretty cool, man.
I think
That's
last
from
year was-
200. Wow.
Well, in the main event, the Goliath main event.
Oh, the Goliath.
last year was 200K up top
Okay.
for a £200 buy-in.
pretty good.
So
Yeah.
It's pretty
Take that any day of the
good.
week.
So,
So, yeah,
1,000 buy-ins, no
it's-
big deal.
it's pretty cool. And I mean, it's one of those where we have a partnership in the UK with Red Tooth Poker, which is poker and pubs, kind of like bar poker.
yeah.
So a lot of those players come to the Goliath to play there as well. So it's a really good atmosphere. Everyone's having a few beers, and for those that do drink, and makes the tournament a bit softer as well, which is great. So it's there's something for everyone there. There's a really good festival feel. If you're missing WSOP and the huge fields and all the stuff that goes with it, then it's definitely
What a
it's
good
definitely for
ambassador
anyone
you
who's-
are. I want to
Yeah,
go
I wanna
now.
go too.
Yeah, I literally don't play 200s, but I want to go play 200 fire 75 fucking bullets in that thing.
Yeah,
Let them know what time it is.
You really do. You really.
That sounds
do.
like a great time. It seems like like Europe is just like ahead of us as far as like preparation and everyone talks about how much they love playing in Europe and like how good the atmosphere is and everything. And it seems like that's the case here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Goliath is the flagship event, but we have a £1,250 GUKPT tour. So that's the
pretty
Grosvenor
sick.
UK poker tour. It's kind of what I'd liken it to for the US is it's very similar to MSPT,
Which we love.
which is great.
Yeah, we love SPT.
So it's every 3 or 4 weeks. It's normally 100K up top, 150K up top. So there's a lot going on. The dealers are great. The venues are great. So yeah, it's a really good poker community that we have as well. So hopefully see you guys over there at some
I would
point.
like that. That's actually pretty sick.
That's fun.
What a great ambassador they chose because you really sold it enough to make me want to go.
Great.
And I hate planes.
Yeah, well, I'm going to clip that and send it to the bosses for my contract.
Be my guest. Be my guest. Yeah, give this man a raise. You know.
Do they allow chops in deals?
We do.
There.
We do.
Oh, shit.
Even on the streamed
You guys don't
tables.
drug test, do you?
Mike's out.
Maybe a few come in.
Okay.
Yeah, deals are allowed. It's not hidden either. So let's say the final table is streamed. Goliath last year, actually, with it being such a recreational heavy pool, I can't remember exactly, but I want to say there was a 4 or 5 way deal.
And they showed
towards
all the
end.
numbers on stream.
They showed all
That's
the numbers
so
on
cool.
stream. They leave a little bit to the side, play for the win, play for the trophy, which I think is really important. I
Yeah.
think World Series should learn from that as well because people do deals anyway. Everyone knows that people do deals, but a bracelet is really, really important. So maybe put in the rules, you have to play for 10% or you have to play for X amount. Just make up some kind of rule where you have to play for that bracelet.
Yeah.
People aren't going to chip dump. It's it just makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense, and it works in the UK. It works in Europe. So I don't see why
it works
can't
everywhere
work
in
here.
America too. It's WSP is the only one that doesn't do this, and it's because they look at the bracelet as like the pinnacle thing, and they don't want any sort of like tomfoolery around it. But now we got tomfoolery anyway. So,
and I mean, it is. It's like in the UK, obviously, it's a different level, but GUKPT titles are huge.
Yeah, definitely.
People love them, and I mean, we've got one guy who's won 4, and everyone looks at him like he's a god. So it's one of those where it doesn't lose its value. And I mean, you can't really say that we don't want a bracelet to lose its value when we're doing about 5,000 online bracelets every single year, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that it definitely should come over here, the chop side of things. But just going back to Goliath, it's a really good atmosphere. If anybody wants any information about it, get in touch with me or Grosvenor Poker. It's a really, really good festival. It's not just the poker festival as well. It's like being at a music festival. There's food stalls, there's food trucks, there's parties going on. There's so much to do. So yeah, I think you guys.
Is
would
it
really
like at
enjoy
a like casino, like with a hotel on site, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's actually part of a football stadium, a soccer stadium for you guys. So it's a Coventry City football stadium. The hotel is built into the stadium, so a lot of the rooms have a view of the football pitch, which is pretty cool when there's a game on.
Yeah.
They tell you to close the curtains when the game is on, but obviously you don't do that. And then within 30 seconds, you can be in the casino, which is
cool.
great.
Cool.
So that's pretty cool. There's lots of food on site. For those that like golf, you're about 20 minutes from the Belfry, which is pretty cool
Pretty
as
famous,
well.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, all around, it's just a great atmosphere, and yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it.
July 24th through August 3rd. I will link to it in the show notes. Poker News will be there. As I mentioned, there is a 550-pound Poker News Cup from August 2nd through the 3rd.